What is going on, guys? I hope you're having an amazing day today. And I am out here in Soyuz, British Columbia. We are celebrating the 40th birthday for my wife Heather. So we are out here with our two boys and my father-in-law, just having a good time. I'm gonna flip this phone around just to show you guys a little panorama of where we're at. As you can see, this is the Soyuz Lake. I believe that's what it is. It's completely, well, not completely frozen, but it's. You definitely wouldn't want to step out there, but it's just nice, peaceful, serene, and we're staying over there at the Watermark, which is just a beautiful hotel. We stayed there before, but we're just having a good time. It's nice and peaceful, pretty quiet here, to be honest. Not a lot of people, so it's just been really nice and quiet. A lot of stillness here. Okay, so as you saw in the title today, we're talking about the characteristics and the mission as a man. And one of the things that I've been talking a lot about with men as of late has been, really just understanding the characteristics, the qualities that we are as the masculine, and that when we can start to really own these for ourselves, it makes a huge difference in life. And then, we top that with a mission statement, a guiding place that we're moving towards. It just makes life a whole lot easier because we have structure, we have focus, we have a direction, a navigation point of where we're moving towards, and we also know when we're off track. So, and I can speak to this because there's been a lot of conversations that I'm having with men as of late where we're men, right? We go about our lives, we take care of our families, we go to our jobs, we do all these things, and we understand that we're men, but are we actually really embodying the qualities and characteristics that we want to? Are we even conscious to it? That's something that's so important to start to connect to. Are we conscious of the characteristics that we want to bring to the world as a man? I would say for most of us, it's a no. We're not conscious of it. We may have desires, we may have wants, but we're not really, embodying it in our life. And so one of the places that I've just been supporting guys in conversation with, around, let's say, intimate relationship or lifestyle, or just in our careers, it's really getting us connected to how do we want to be as a man. How do we actually want to get out in the world and show up as we desire. And so for every man, the qualities and the characteristics are going to be different. For you, they might be different than me. But what I'm going to share with you is some of the things that I do really sense are foundational for the masculine. And a couple of the key words that I was just thinking about today are integrity, discipline, structure, vision, creation, follow through, courage, leadership, right? And so that's my invitation for you, is to start to really sit with, where can I just embody these characteristics more in my life? Where would it really make a difference for me to take these on? Because I'll tell you, most men that I've been talking to as of late, when there are gaps or leakages in the taking on of these types of characteristics, that's where struggle starts to occur. They feel powerless in relationship. They feel a lack of confidence in themselves. And if I look back at those core characteristics, they're not embodying them in a lot of ways. Like I said, there's leakages. There may be avoidance of them. And so that's really a great place of just looking at is what are the core characteristics that you could embody as a man, and really allowing yourself to pursue that. And then what I've been finding really helpful with the men that I've been working with as of late is, as we start to get clear on the characteristics that we want to embody, you write these out. You start to just get connected to, which characteristics would mean a lot to me. Writing down 3 to 5 of these characteristics that mean something to you, that are really like a driving force in your life. The next part of this is starting to craft a mission statement. So what is your mission statement for life? And you can start to bring these values into it, these characteristics into it, and write it out. Like, my name is X and my mission in life is this, 3 sentences including these values and characteristics. So then what you got there is a North Star. You've got a direction in life that you can move towards, right? So for example, one of the ones that I talk about embodying in my life a lot is just how I would say it, like standing for my worth, standing for my greatness. And so, when people insult me or belittle me or treat me badly, that goes against my value structure. And so from that, I need to address it. I need to, to stay in alignment with my values, go have that conversation with that person. Doesn't mean that I have to do it right away, but I'm going to be doing it, because that's one of the values that I've created for myself is that, one of my values is to see the greatness in myself and see the greatness in others. And so I treat people well, but I hold myself in a high standard. I really, I understand that the more that I champion my life and put myself at the top, the more it's going to actually trickle down and benefit others. Another one that's there for me is my value of, let's say, action taking and commitment. So one of the things that I just love about myself is that I have an ability to have vision about what I want to create in life. And I have an ability to be committed to following through on it, to taking the action to get there. And so over the years, I've also gained the ability to have grace when I don't always follow through on things or things break down. But my value is to be the type of man that creates that way of living, that I see the vision of what I want and I go after it. And I really create that for the others that I work with as well. So in that, it makes me feel whole as a human being. It makes me feel good as a human being because I'm in alignment with my values. I have a mission statement that moves me forward, and I have this guiding place that if I feel like I'm off track, well, now I can go back to my values or my mission statement and see, okay, I'm off track. I need to get myself back on track. So I'm going to be doing more training on this very soon because I think that this is such an integral piece for the masculine, that the more that us as men can really have this understanding of our core values that we create, and then we have this mission statement to guide us, it's a powerful place to come from. It's such a life-giving and a motivating place that we can just look at our values, we can look at our mission statement, and we can go create our life. So I'd love to hear from you what's showing up for you in this conversation. Do you have an understanding of your values or do you not? Have you written a mission statement for your life before or have you not? Take a look. And I love it. This is a place, like I said, I've been having a lot of conversations with men as of late. It's so timely because it just feels like the more I really empower this, the more it just shows up in these conversations and magic happens. So if you'd like some support around this, if you have questions, reach out. And, if it feels like we're in a good spot, let's have a conversation and create this for you as well. So yeah, let me know any questions you've got, any comments, and if you want some support, let me know in the comments below or send me a message. All right, brothers, have a great day. Bye for now.